Hey everybody, it's John and I'm live here in Palatine and we're in our kitchen and I wanted to show you the dough that's been spread out. So I want to just make sure you can see that. It's 24 by 18, okay? So now what we're going to do is, and this is what we're trying to make Cinnabons, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the softened butter that I had, and we're going to spread it out on this dough. And so what we really want to be able to do is just take that, and with an offset, just take it down, just spread it out nice and even. And this will go a long way. You want to leave an inch border where you do not put the butter on. All right, and so this will be fun here. Take this and we'll just spread it all over. Can you see this? All right, so just spreading it out so that the brown sugar mix that we're going to put in, it's also been mixed with cinnamon, okay, it'll be our filling for these Cinnabons. Okay, so you just spread this out. And again, you want to try to keep an inch border as well, only because what that'll do is allow you to grip it, and then also allows you to roll this up. Well, hopefully we'll get this done in the time as well too. So I'm just spreading out the butter. Pretty cool to do with an offset. And this is the offset I'm talking about. Okay, it's what you use to spread frosting as well when you're making cakes. I want a big shout out to Mary Treese, who was in the video audience earlier. Mary Treese used to cut my hair when I was little. Just a good friend of the family. Was her main name at that time was Bricado. And she lived about 2 doors down from where I used to live in the old neighborhood, in the good old Our Lady Angels neighborhood. So let's see, we got that all spread out. I want to get that thin layer as well. I'm just spreading it across. Again, I do have an inch border around here as well too now. And we'll put this in here. We're going to push that to the limit on the outsides. Okay. And all I want to be able to do is make sure that the butter is evenly coated across. You don't want to have too many ridges. All right, that's that. And let's see. And another reason why we're leaving an inch border is because we don't want any of this to spill out as well. So you want to keep that in there. Okay, we're done with the butter. In the kitchen sink it goes. All right, so now I have here my brown sugar cinnamon mix. And what we're going to be able to do is just take this real quickly. With your hands, make it rain. So we're doing this all over as our filling. All right, wherever there's butter, you got to complement it with the brown sugar. There we go. It smells awesome too. We got if you like cinnamon and enjoy that aroma, this is just really, really good. If you were here, it'd be cinnamon in the air. You think it's almost Christmas or Thanksgiving. So taking this off, let's see, put this back in my hands this way. And then just making it rain. Put it all over the butter. And then just making sure you get that covered here as well on the edges. And there's another little secret I'll show you too, making sure this sticks. So cinnamon's gone. Bowl goes in the sink. Now I take my roller and I just lightly press it in so that it adheres to the butter. All right. That's that. And you want it to be nice and flat. Okay, and where there's some spots that's open, you just take your hand and just rub that brown sugar over those spots. Cover them up. Okay, and so just rolling these over there, and you're pressing this into the butter, basically, so it doesn't go anywhere. Hey, Laura, how you doing? I'm gonna wave to you. And the next the next big thing here is the way that you roll these in. Okay, so I'm done with the roller. Just wiping off the brown sugar that's there on the cinnamon. And this is the tricky part. You want to grab the roll and you want to start rolling it towards you. So you just find a way to just roll it, make them tight. Okay. And here you go. Okay. That's it. I don't know if you can see this at home, but these are rolling into, all right, nice little log. Just keep them nice and tight, pressing them down. Okay. So now, what you want to do once you're done, is you want to take them up and then put them on the seam. Okay, off you go. Press that down. Now, the trick here is once you have the roll laid out like this, okay, is you want to cut them in half. I'll do that right now. So let me see if I can get a knife real quick. Yep, we can do this one here. Pressed it up. And we've got a little knife here. This will do the trick. So it says to take the roll, okay, and cut them in half. So this looks like half, but if I really want to get, scientific about it, hold on. Got my measuring tape, okay. Flick this out. And we have let's see, 28 inches, so 14 is here. Not too bad. It wasn't that far off. So I'm going to cut that in half. Okay. Take one roll here, put that up there. Take the other roll. Take that, put that next, and then you want to cut these in half again, okay? Hey, Mirella, ¿cómo está? How you doing? So then what I do again is I take the rolls and I cut those in half. Right? And then with one roll, and by the way, take a look at the inside of this roll. All right? That's going to be the Cinnabon. And what we want to be able to do is just make it so that, keep it nice and tight. So just roll those up. Now in this little roll, I'm going to cut threes, and what I'll do is I'll mark them first. And that's it. So I'm going to cut this right here as such. I'm cutting the other one. And I'm going to do the same to the rest. So I won't bore you with the cuts. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you how they look like when they're put into a glass Pyrex 9x13. And then we have to poof these again for another 90 minutes, okay, before we actually bake them, okay? So based on this, hey, Patricia, how are you? It's our family up in Kenosha. And basically, wave to you too. And once these are cut, all right, we're going to poof it for another 90 minutes. So I'll come back. I'll show you the whole thing. But what I like to do is make sure that once we do poof them, we keep them. Either we can bake them or we could freeze them. And in doing that, you're going to get the quality of a Cinnabon. Now, the next portion we'll talk about is the icing that's going to go on top. Okay, that's also just as important as what we just did here. But anybody can do this. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay. So with that, I'm going to say, take it easy. Enjoy the day today. I've got sun here in Palatine, and not as warm, but it's a fall day. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll come back to you soon. Have a great Sunday. Again, this is John live in Palatine saying good day.